hope that's my last trip up these stairs. We're back in Nelson at Chris Donnelly's job. The basement on the hill, if you remember that episode. I think they poured the concrete since I was here, but I'm the only one here right now. Yeah, that looks a lot cleaner inside. Okay, we're gonna find a key. Got it. Ooh, it's looking good in here, looking good. How do you think we turn the lights on in here? Oh, look, a little bird. I'll put a link below to a video of Chris pouring this concrete slab, because if you remember the hill that this site is on, it's a bit of a mission. He had to get a concrete boom up and over the hill and over his scaffold hoist system and into this basement to pour the concrete. But now that the floor is in and the floor is done, he's able to frame up all this. That forms the bathroom toilet, and it separates the bedroom from the living area. Chris has just informed me that I will be packing walls. Packing walls. And I had a feeling he'd be getting me to do that today. I had a feeling you'd be getting me to pack walls today. So I brought this.
Oh, nice.
Have you played with one of these before?
I haven't. It looks so cool.
Yeah.
I really like the small tools there with the ergonomics.
Super compact.
How many blades on it? Just one. Impressive.
So the job's coming along nicely, Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a floor. Well, pretty much all the walls need packing.
Yep.
Tell you what, let's turn this light on. So we've got this perimeter foundation. It's a raised wall. You can see the frame sit back from it.
Yeah.
Our lining's got to come all the way down the front, so we're going to have to do generic size packing on most of these walls. And you can actually see this painted stuff here, and sort of, you got concrete there, and then it's like a grey paint. This is a waterproofing membrane that goes on the inside. It's supposed to stop the moisture coming through from outside and then into your living space.
Now, many a builder have quit the renovation game purely because of this job, packing walls. So let's have a look. There's many ways you can do it, but let's have a look at how I'm going to do it. So there's a couple of things I'm working with here, and that's this concrete wall at the bottom. It's kind of like this in relation to the timber wall. See that there is around about 25 mil that it's sticking out from the frame, and then theirs is under 20 mil. I want to go to the point where the concrete is sticking out the most from the timber. The first step is to find all the extremes. You know, where is the most out of level and where is the furthest point out that you need to pack. Alright, so it looks pretty consistent. It looks like 0 at the bottom to 20 to 25 mil at the top. And if I rip them all a similar measurement, adding 20 mil to each one for the concrete below, we should be pretty close. I'll actually make it 30 extra, so 30 at the bottom, and that will get me past the concrete. And then it was 25 at the top, so I'm making it 55. I've added the 30. And that's the ripping. Generally speaking, the more timber you have to use as a packer, the better. It usually means less planing and stuff like that, I hope. It's a beast.
And the way it sits there like that, it's just handy, like you just put it down and you can pick it up real easily, and the batteries last for ages on it.
How long do the bits last?
Long time if you don't get the nails.
Alright, so I've done this side and I've done this side, and they're all plumb and straight thanks to some planing and packing. And then I put the level across. So if the wall was longer, I would go to as far as I could go with my level and do multiple studs. In this case, it's quite a short wall, so I only have to go from here to here. So that's showing that it needs to go in a little bit. Well, that's quite a bit. 5 mil there. So it's just this middle stud has got quite a bow in it. I already tried to plane it, but didn't quite take it out. So I'm going to plane some more out of the middle of this. So one cool thing about this planer, see this little chute here, that's where the dust comes out of, and you can pull it out and put it to the other side to make the dust go out the other side. Most of the time with these electric planers, they're fixed, you can't really change it, but they've added that little thing in there, which I think is quite cool. And surprisingly, it's holding up. It's holding up with this Remu studs, it's holding up with the pine as well, the framing. When I first got it, I thought, ooh, it doesn't really look like a framing kind of planer, but pleasantly surprised that it works quite well. So this is the house that we're renovating, and there are a bunch of things that need to be done. One of the big things is the kitchen, and we knew that from the start. So we ordered appliances. We ordered an oven, a dishwasher, stovetop, with the idea that it will eventually go into the renovated, beautiful kitchen. Now, of course, we've been having delays, as you all know if you've been watching the channel for a while, and unfortunately we can't do anything about those delays. So we're going to put the oven in now. So in the middle of summer, it was quite nice to have the barbecue out the front, make pieces, that kind of thing. Now that it's winter, yeah, it's not as nice. It gets dark fairly early down here. Now I need to make sure that this thing fits. Alright, we're very glad that we ordered it when we did, because just like building materials, there is an appliance crisis. You have to wait a long time to get appliances as well. So we ordered this basically when we bought the house, and it took a good 2 to 3 months to get it. So this is why we're not using this oven here. It is extremely rusted out. Crazy. Oh, lovely. Look at that. I think this box was made for it. Okay, I've learnt my lesson from the Bosch tool and I've decided to read the manual. Looks like 600 millimeters wide by 600 millimeters high by 560 deep. 610? No, 740. More than enough. And it's 600 deep. We have more than enough room. In fact, there's going to be a big gap around it. I wonder what I could do about that. Look at this, by the way. When I opened the back door this morning, our neighbour had left us muffins. And they're made from feijoas. And to accompany the muffins, a whole ice cream container full of feijoas. Best neighbours in the world, Jess.
Thank you.
Welcome to the show, Armando. There might be people in Brazil that watch, you know.
Oh, maybe.
What would you say to them if there was? How do you say hello in Portuguese?
Oi.
Oi.
Oi, people.
Obrigada, and I say to you, obrigado.
Yes.
There you go.
You say obrigada. You say.
What do you mean? Oh,
Because
so I say obrigada to you.
Yes, because you are a woman.
Oh, so it's who's saying it. Okay, so obrigada. That's all I know in Portuguese. That's all I have. Yeah, sorry.
That's today's Portuguese lesson.
De nada. De
No, I know that. Fantastic. I have an oven again.
Yay!
I'm so happy. Really, I'm going to
You
bake.
can bake feijoa muffins.
I can make cookies. Thank you.
Thank you, Armando.
No worries.
Alright, let's fix this in. Alright, last piece. There we go. Work of art. What do you think? Oh my god. I'm very excited. We can finally cook meals again. We can bake. We can make a pizza. Without going outside into the dark and into the cold. Oh my god. Okay. That's it.
Can I turn it on now?